Hi, welcome to my YouTube video introduction to Children of the End Time invites you to become End Time missionaries. Part 1. The inspiration to initiate the Children of the End Time movement came to me just a few days before Christmas. I had been reviewing all that the Lord has shown me concerning the 5 End Time books that I've written since 2021. And I felt he was asking me if I believed that end time message of those books. And I said, yes, I believe it, Lord. Then I had heard another question. And what would you do if you knew the message was important and to be distributed right now because of the urgent warning these books contain? And that's when I got really inspired. And as I continued to meditate on what the Lord was showing, the new creation came to the surface. It was the children of the end time. So, to introduce this new creation, I have put together 2 flyers and also 2 videos. And this one that you're watching now is video number 1. Enjoy! So these flyers are soon going to be distributed all over. You'll probably see them being distributed at the stores, malls, on streets, everywhere. And then the books right behind them. Okay, so let's start here. This is the flyer number 1. Children of the End Time invites you to be an End Time missionary, Part 1. The hour is late, and the End Time events are moving faster than expected. The most outstanding End Time event will be the return of Jesus. However, there will be a series of catastrophic events that will precede that happy moment of Jesus' second return. Of Jesus' second return to our planet. This is why God is calling for fresh troops to come forth to be his end time followers and to declare his warning message to this last generation. In the first century, Jesus' Holy Spirit empowered his disciples to go into the cities and all the world to take the message of the gospel of salvation to every man, woman, and child. And today, at this hour, God has made us to be a watchman for his children around the world to interpret the end time events and to give people warning. Ezekiel 33:7. And what is God warning right now? Well, take a look at the book of Revelation and look around you. The Revelation prophecies of the last times are happening right now. Beginning with the pandemic of 2020, then the ensuing economic crisis, the horrific, deadly weather around the world, the Ukraine war, and now the Hamas-Israeli war. So you'll see how all of these work into the Revelation narrative. These calamities and gigantic adversities are the fruit of the horsemen of apocalypse. This is what they do. This is what they do. This is the fruit of their, this is what they do. This is their job description. Revelation 6:1-8. And the one leading them is the white horse rider, the Antichrist. Okay? In olden times, Noah also gave a warning to the world that a great flood was coming and that it would bring the destruction of humanity, except for those who chose to believe the warnings and who would board the only source of salvation, the ark. Noah's ark. So we won't experience a worldwide flood as Noah did, But there will be great geographical events such as massive earthquakes, the darkening of the sun and moon, fiery hailstones, and great disturbances of the celestial bodies, and during which a great part of humanity will perish. Revelation 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, and 15. So, as God called Noah, so is He calling us to go forward during this end time to give warning to the people in every city and in all the world. So let us warn the world. Let us warn the world that they may be ready physically and spiritually and get on board the ship of salvation. And how do we get them on board the ship of salvation? Well, they can invite Jesus to live with them. That way they'll have confidence and no shame when He appears at His second coming. 1 John 2:28. If we live with Him, the Father will consider us as His children. 1 John 3:1. And how can people get to live with Jesus or God? That's easy. He takes the first step and comes knocking at our door. Revelation 3:20. So all we have to do is invite Him in, set the table, and serve a nice meal. This is all in the Spirit, of course. So look, this is a powerful movement of the Spirit for this end time. Do you want to be a world mover for Him? Do you want to do something dynamic and valuable for yourself and for society at this juncture of your life? Then join the children of the end time, God's end time movement for this last generation. Prayer. Dear God, I'm so happy You're sending us your Son Jesus for the second time to save humanity and to make things right. And to make things right here on this planet where things have gotten so contaminated, so dark, and with so much hatred and wars. If you will take me, and if I can help make a difference at this late hour, please accept me as one of your children of the end time. And thank you for the opportunity to diffuse your end time gospel with the children of the end time. For more information on how to join the children of the end time, send an email to carlos.ccedillo@gmail.com. Put children of the end time on the subject line. Okay, I'm reading the first flyer, okay? So pass it forward. Be an instant messenger of the end time. And pass this flyer to three of your friends. If you pass this end time message to 3 of your friends, and they in turn send it on to 3 more people, then after seven rounds of this passing it forward cycle, you will have reached 2,187 people with an important message about the end time, and so will those who help to pass it on. And in parentheses, you can be a children of the end time follower right where you are, wherever you work or live. That's the end of the reading of the first flyer, done very simply because the time is we're pressed for time. Time is of the essence, so we're doing it as fast as we can. And already we're printing the second flyer to be passed out everywhere around the world. So, and then after that comes the 5 books. So thank you for listening to this message. Hope to see you soon for the second reading, for the reading of the second flyer.